Hello and welcome back to LPR's Delivery. And today's lesson will be the first lesson in a series of aircraft technical problems. And these lessons will practice listening to a variety of accents and explaining some uncommon vocabulary that are used for aircraft technical problems. Today's topics are emergency descent and ditching. We'll get started with emergency descent. So we have British, French, Japanese, and Chinese pilot accents. So listen and try to catch every word.
Speedbird 742, rapid decompression, descending and turning off airway.
Again.
Japan Air 647, rapid decompression, descending and turning off away.
So the word was rapid decompression. Rapid means fast or quick.
Bangkok Air 237, our fuselage has been breached.
Japan Air 647, our fuselage has been breached.
And the word is breached. According to the Learner's Dictionary, to breach something means to make a hole in a wall or a fence, etc., so that somebody or something can go through it. For example, the dam had been breached. Like this. This is a dam, and if the dam is breached, that means that the water can go through it. The dam is broken. Likewise, demonstrators breached police lines around the embassy. So when we have demonstrators or protesters and the police, the goal of the demonstrators is to breach the line, which is to go through the line or break the line of the police. Likewise, when the fuselage is breached, that means there's a hole because the outside air can go into the cabin.
Japan Air 647, we have lost some panels on our wing. Requesting a low-speed emergency descent.
Bangkok Air 237, we've lost some panels on our wing. Requesting a low-speed emergency descent.
Speedbird 742, we've lost some panels on our wings. Requesting a low-speed emergency descent.
Panels are these things on the wings. Here a panel is missing. The panels are like the coverings, the big flat pieces of metal. Similarly, ceilings have panels. This is a ceiling panel, a ceiling panel. Walls also have panels. These are wall panels.
Japan Air 647, we have substantial structural damage to our fuselage.
Bangkok Air 237, we have substantial structural damage to our fuselage.
Speedbird 742, we have substantial structural damage to our fuselage.
So the word here is substantial. And substantial essentially means large in amount, value, or importance, similar to considerable. For example, we also say substantial sums of money. For example, constructing a new airport requires substantial sums of money, or this is a substantial investment for a country.
Air China 708. We have fume events in the cockpit and cabin. Emergency descent.
Bangkok Air 237, we have a fume event in the cockpit and cabin. Emergency descent.
Japan Air 647, we have a fume event in the cockpit and cabin. Emergency descent.
So the word here is fume event. Fumes are smoke or gas or something similar that smells strongly or is dangerous to breathe in. So for example, diesel fumes, petrol fumes, exhaust fumes. So for example, you might see a painter who uses spray paint wears a mask because the fumes are dangerous. Likewise, on an aircraft, we can have a fume event caused by bleed air. So for example, air coming through the engine and contaminating the air conditioner can also be caused by hydraulic fluid or engine oil, etc. And a fume event in a cabin might look something like this.
Japan Air 647. A passenger is trying to gain access to the flight deck. Emergency descent and immediate landing required.
Bangkok Air 237. A passenger is trying to gain access to the flight deck. Emergency descent and immediate landing required.
So here, gain access means just enter. But usually this would be for someone who shouldn't have access. For example, a terrorist or someone like that.
Bangkok Air 237. We have a passenger with a suspected heart attack. Request quick descent and diversion to Chiang Mai Airport.
Japan Air 647. We have a passenger with a suspected heart attack. Request quick descent and diversion to Chiang Mai Airport.
This word is suspected heart attack. So a heart attack is this one, a very dangerous medical condition. But this word, suspected is an adjective, and it means believed to have probably happened, although there is no definite proof. So it means that the captain or the crew are not sure exactly that it was a heart attack, but they think it is. Now the next set of pilot transmissions will be about ditching, which is landing on water.
Air China 708. We have to set down in the sea, 20 miles east of the Singapore airport.
Speedbird 742. We have to set down in the sea, 20 miles east of Singapore airport.
The word here is set down, which is a phrasal verb, which essentially means to land. Here we can see an aircraft trying to set down in the sea. But this is quite a rough ditching, so set down can also just be a normal landing. So here we see a helicopter setting down on the grass.
Air China 708. We can make land. We'll ditch in the lake 30 miles east of the Singapore airport.
Bangkok Air 237. We can't make land. We'll ditch in the lake 30 miles east of Singapore airport.
The word here is we can't make land. In English, the word make can have so many different meanings. In this case, make means to reach or to achieve. So to make something means to manage to reach or go to a place or position. So for example, do you think we'll make Dover by 12 o'clock? So this means arrive to Dover or reach Dover. Same idea here. I'm sorry I couldn't make your party last night. But this means couldn't attend the party. I couldn't reach or arrive the party last night. Same idea here. We can't make land.
Japan Air 647 will be alighting on the water.
Speedbird 742. We'll be alighting on the water.
The word here is alighting. Alighting just means to land in or on something after flying to it. So for example, we see here, the bird is alighting on the branch. Alighting. We can use the same words with airplanes if we like. We'll be alighting on the water.
Speedbird 742. We'll be landing in the drink.
Bangkok Air 237. we will be landing in the drink.
So the word here is drink, which is just slang, some pilot slang, for water.
Japan Air 647. Can you advise the rescue boats to approach only after the passengers have evacuated as their swells might sink the aircraft?
Bangkok Air 237. Can you advise the rescue boats to approach only after the passengers have evacuated as their swell might sink the aircraft?
Here the word is swell. Swell essentially means a wave. So we can see here that when a boat is traveling on the water, it also creates a swell. And this swell might sink an aircraft that's floating on the sea. And that's it for today's vocabulary lesson. And see you next time on LPR's Delivery. ขอบคุณครับ สวัสดีครับ